You already know who it is. It's your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. The reason why your girl put she loves short niggas with beards on her Instagram bio. I am Chichi. This is my boy Los. Episode 4. Podcast. That's definitely some clickbait.
Oh,
definitely some clickbait.
God. Yeah.
I gotta learn.
I like that.
We're
gonna keep that.
I gotta learn how to not lean back though.
Well,
Because no, like lean back.
Fat Joe.
It's not, shut the fuck. It's a habit, all right? But then I gotta hide the gut. So I got
when we go in the club.
I got my faja. I got shut the.
You got the waist train on.
Yeah, when girls touch me, it feels like fucking metal.
Today's episode is sponsored by Cheese Gut.
Yeah, hate you. And I keep on showing it too, man. I gotta really stop because this shit is fucking. It's horrible.
Oh my
man.
God.
Yo.
All right.
When someone with a gut tells you that you have a crazy gut,
yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Guys, I have a gut. So it's cheap, but she's not even a dad, so I have an excuse.
Look, you know how I know that it's getting bad? When you no offense, Eddie, but I used to catch Eddie. I used to catch Eddie doing weird shit.
No offense, it's offensive.
Yeah, it's like, no disrespect, my nigga, but I'm gonna disrespect you.
Yeah. No offense, but I'm gonna be
no
offensive
offense
right now.
No offense, Eddie, but I'm gonna offend you. Fucking I would catch this nigga using his stomach as a prop, right? So like,
ooh,
Eduardo.
Oh.
So like he would be like just chilling on. He'd be chilling. Like, so I have a plate of food and the beer be on his stomach and shit. So I caught myself doing, no offense, Eddie. I catch myself now doing this. I catch myself doing this, or like just placing shit on my stomach. I'm like, yo, that's how you know. Once you use it as a prop or something to hold, it's a wrap.
You know it's gonna be bad when your
like
girl
this.
uses your belly as a prop. Yo, babe, can you hold this real quick?
No, just put it on your stomach. Oh, grab another plate. You can grab 2 plates. Just put it on your stomach.
Put all 3 of them on there.
Nah, chill. I need a faja that's gonna put my stomach somewhere though, because like there's no possible way I could put on a faja. It's gonna pop out of my chest, or like I don't even know. I just need to figure out how my body can distribute the weight. There's no possible way that it just stays in my fucking stomach.
Apparently, today's episode is about Chichi's gut and Faz and gut health
and activity. The beers definitely don't look. Fuck. I think it hides the stomach. I don't know. Whatever. No disrespect, Eduardo. But I just disrespected you.
No disrespect, but I'm gonna disrespect you.
Yeah.
Eddie, love you, Eddie.
We love you, Eddie.
So
what are we talking about? We're gonna talk about what kind of scam do you want to talk about?
All scams.
All right.
I will work all shifts.
So during the pandemic, I felt like that was when everybody was trying to make. They were trying to make the unemployment money flip to like $1 billion. Everybody started becoming stockbrokers in the crib. They started talking about fucking Bitcoin,
OnlyFans.
Ethereum.
Everybody's girlfriend became an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I should have had one just for feet.
She's got open up OnlyFans.
Yeah, I should have had one for stomach and feet. I would have had hella subscribers. Just like reading books with my stomach out and shit. And showing feet. But
speaking of subscribers, if you're on here,
follow,
and you got passed through Chichi's Faja right now,
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please. If not for us, for Chichi's Faja.
Yeah, please. I need it so I can get surgery. Get a BBL. But look, that during that pandemic, right? I felt like everything was eventually a scam, and the rich definitely took over our minds with the invest your money in this. This is when pandemics and recessions happen. This is when millionaires come, which is true. But I felt like people were investing in so much shit that they didn't know. Like the Bitcoin stuff, right? If you caught it early, like Ronnie used to talk about that shit when that shit was like $1. We just didn't know how to access it,
Yeah.
And everybody started dumping their money. I know a dude that would, instead of putting his money in the banks, right? Instead of putting money in the banks, he would take his check and just put it into Bitcoin. He's probably sucking mad dick on the Pulaski Skyway for change right now, because that shit went down. I think Guatemala or El Salvador, they changed their currency to Bitcoin, and now at this point the only way to fucking survive is become like an MS-13 gang member and sell fucking crack. Only way. But when people were talking about NFTs, that was the biggest fucking scam. NFTs right now is the craziest scam. If you tell me that you own a picture and I can screenshot it, you don't own it. You really don't own it. I don't give a fuck how much you think it's worth. But that is literally not backed by anything.
Yeah.
And that dude Logan Paul or whoever the fuck he is, I don't know, whatever. He bought a NFT that was at the time he paid $700,000 for it. Now it's worth $10.
Wow.
So you're gonna tell me that wasn't a scam? Telling everybody, yo, invest in this, invest in this, invest in this. You put all your money, and the average Joe goes broke. I started a 401k because my sister told me to fucking do this shit so I could retire by 90. And fucking, I put maybe like 4 or 5 months. I put in some money, and then it just went down. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait. The long game, but it went too down. And at that point, I think I'm down. Like, I only did it for like 3-4 months, bro. And I'd rather my money be invested in something that I can touch, grab something that I know. That money that I invested in that 401k, eventually is going to go up. But I could have tripled that money already. And for me to hand somebody, well, not physically, but to put my money in something where it just depreciates, like $700, $1,000, like you're like, for what? But that's not a scam. But the NFT shit, knew it was a scam. Always knew it was a scam.
The whole banking system is a scam.
Yeah, but
the whole banking system is a scam because you're really putting money in for them to use your money, and then whenever you
want to access your money, you can't.
Yeah, and then your money is barely like you're seeing no return on anything. Like, okay, yeah, the bank with us, and we're gonna give you X amount of percentage. That's bullshit.
Yo,
you get like $1 a year.
They'll send you.
I'll get a gift card from fucking Dunkin' Donuts for $5.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yo, put 120,000 and we'll give you $200 in 6 months. You're like, what the hell? That was definitely a scam. But it's not like these Indian dudes, no disrespect, but they're calling and they're even changing the numbers. So it'll be your area code and it'll say Carlos Zambrano, and you pick up. And now it's some Indian dude.
I just figured out how these scammers get all these phone numbers. So
they pay for it, right?
No. So nigga, check this out. So they call people. Right? And like obviously they target like, I don't know how they know, but whatever. They target like elderly people who are just not like as computer savvy or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically they make them verify their Google account when they call them. So they create a Google voice.
Oh.
So with the Google voice, they basically open up new phone numbers under somebody else's name, and potentially put that person in danger because let's say they get scammed and they do a police report and they trace back to, let's say, short nigga Carlito, and they come back and they track you, but you never did that. You know what I mean? The phone number's under your name. So now you got to prove that you never had that number.
No, that's true. But also
that's crazy.
When it's an area code that you'll pick it up.
Yeah.
It's not saying, scam likely, or it's not saying, Dubai. I would have it would say Egypt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, your name is not Bob, though. Your name is not Bob. They get a lot of elderly people that just don't think that, like, they would be like, hey, we have your son kidnapped. If you don't give us $5,000 worth of Apple iTunes or whatever, they're gonna definitely do that shit. That happened to my aunt. My aunt was like, yo, I need to go to 7-Eleven to get I don't know what the hell. It was like $300 in Visa cards or some shit. And I'm like, why? And she's like, oh, something popped up on my computer. It said that the FBI is gonna come. And I'm like, yo,
have you ever been scammed? Be real, keep it real.
I remember I tried to buy an ounce of weed with my boy when I was in 8th grade or 9th grade because we wanted to hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the dude that we trusted was a scammer already off the rip. I should have never trusted him. And he hit me with the okie doke where he was like, yo, I got the ounce for you. I never knew what an ounce was anyway, so I didn't know if it was a lot, little, whatever.
Yep.
He was like, yo, I got it for you. Come pick it up. But yo, it's mad hot, so just be careful. Mad cops, they just ran down on somebody. So you're already scared because it's your first time buying, something that you could potentially go to jail for.
Yeah.
So I'm already on edge. When I go to pick it up, the dude was like, yo, don't look at it. Just, put it in your pocket, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, boom. I get to he gave me we paid for an ounce. He gave me an eighth. Literally. And we both looked at it like, we were like, yo, is that an ounce? Like, we didn't know at the time. Like, that dude probably just bought straight garbage, and he probably bought a pound of garbage.
Yeah.
And he gave us an eighth. Yeah. And then after that, that's when I was like, you know what? This hustling shit ain't for me, dog. Already off the. I already got a bad feeling from it. My boy became one of the best hustlers in the world, and now he's definitely he doesn't do that. But I'm telling you, that was probably one of the top times I got scammed because he played a good scenario, which is actually smart. And there was a few other times I just can't say it on the podcast, but I think that and I don't know. I got free car mats when I bought when I leased a car, so I'm thinking they must have cracked me like crazy because they ain't giving you shit for free unless you just pay for someone's fucking tuition. That's literally the worst. The car salesman with this new fucking thing where they're saying that you're gonna get a Nissan Sentra roll up windows 750 lease. Scammers, bro. And I tell people, even if there's a lot of cars on the lot, why wouldn't they keep on saying that there's not a lot of cars? If they're killing it, they're gonna make more money.
Yeah.
They literally sold less cars and made more money.
Yeah. So I have a story I got scammed. I wanna go and talk about something. One of my friends happened to. So we went on a bachelor party. We went to Vegas, and he bought some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna detail what it was.
Horrible story.
It was tissue paper.
Oh my god.
Tissue paper.
Bro, if you do not look at it when dudes present horrible scenarios, they're definitely gonna get the better hand out. Because if you're not looking at it, yo, chill. Don't look at it until I leave, or don't do this, don't do that. When it comes to certain types of levels of drugs, let's just say, if you're buying from someone that you don't know, you gotta have someone with you. That dude is not leaving until we can make sure that what you paid for is what you got.
Yeah.
There's no reason that the dude should be halfway to Mexico and you're fucking looking at tissue paper and you're trying to figure out why he's not going to your nose. You know, like that's crazy.
All right. So one time
it was for his tears. Yo, he sold him that like, yo, here's for your tears. Oh man.
Here's when you figure out I opened that bag and it wasn't real.
Oh my god.
Yo, so one time I got son, I was really like, I was on the way to work and I got a phone call from like, not a weird phone call, but it was a 201 number. So obviously, like you said before, if it's no, so it was 201 whatever number. So whatever, they start going to the spiel and something about like my social security, some shit. And mind you, I'm like, I was just about to have a baby. Oh, my wife was about to have a baby.
Oh, so it's recent.
No, it was like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, yeah. So she was about to have a baby. No. So it didn't happen. But like
you were on the way to.
I was on the way. Like yeah,
get a Fortnite.
I took out 10 bands. I took out 10 bands out of the bank.
No, you
I
didn't.
had them. Yeah, swear to God.
Wow,
I follow everything. It's like I'm a home.
I need to meet that guy because that guy could. I got there,
and so they sent me to this place in Hoboken. Like
oh my god! Like a factory. You were gonna meet up with a person?
No, so they have what's it called? It's kind of like ATMs, but it's basically they create it takes your money and then it sends it to kind of like a Bitcoin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it basically.
Well, I've seen a Bitcoin ATM, but like
so basically you put money in and it sends it to whoever they give you like whatever,
like a Western Union, like
correct, yeah,
okay,
yeah, and then it sends the money into Bitcoins or whatever type of thing, and then it sends it over to them, and basically after that it's untraceable. So the good thing was that last time when I was about to go there and I saw the shit, I remembered talking to somebody about it and they almost got.
Oh my god,
yo, but. It's just
That's
crazy.
A lot of bread,
it's just
bro.
crazy. I had 10 bands in my hand ready to just like whatever. So
wait, when did you realize that it was a scam though? I hate you, Eddie. I hate you. I keep on leaning back and I apologize that my gut is taking over the footage and shit. But
yeah.
When did you realize that you got?
So I even went to the police. I was like, yo, these.
Wait, you put the money in already?
No, I didn't put the money in, but I just want to report it.
Wow, so you snitched?
Yeah, I snitched.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chang 6'9".
No, but yeah, they yeah, I almost got man, and that's me, and I'm like, like I wouldn't consider myself like so computer savvy, right? But I mean,
the story was that convincing.
Yeah, I'm smarter than the average bear, you know what I mean? But like, Imagine you get somebody who's a little older, doesn't know about computers, doesn't know about this stuff, and that's how they get this shit, like the Tinder sort.
Oh yeah,
yo,
but like, yeah, that's crazy though.
that
Because
was crazy.
it's just crazy that the type of girls that he was getting that could really get any type of guy would fall in love with someone that has that type of persona, which is understandable because he's whining and dining them, showing them shit that they've never seen before. But like, how do all these girls have that much bread?
He was doing the pyramid scheme on bitches.
Yeah, pretty much. Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
Like, and it worked because, but the crazy ass stories, bro. Like, I already knew when I was watching that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm a dude, man. I know all the stuff that he was doing. Yo, Pachangs, call me in 30 minutes. I need to fucking give an excuse, blah, blah, blah. You smash a shorty and you come in 3 minutes and Pachangs calls, yo, man, something happened to my boy. I gotta fucking go pick him up. He got kicked out of his house, blah, blah, blah. And you're fucking going in your car with the pants fucking on your ankles and shit. That's a scam too, but that's another story. But did you hear about that guy on Tinder? Another guy on Tinder, right? That he got locked up for this. He took like 20 something girls on dates, right? Wined them and dined them. Ordered the most expensive food, the most expensive drinks, champagne, all that. And then he'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And just dip on him. But eventually it got to a point where like it added up to a lot of bread. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, this dude could have at least smashed. And then like he could have got buns out of that. That's 20 chicks that met from Tinder. Like, and I'm pretty sure if you're on Tinder, kind of down. But I don't know. People have too much, no compassion. I can't do that to somebody.
Yeah.
The free food thing, maybe, but I don't know about like robbing somebody like and posting it. Oh, man, I want to tell a story about.
What do you mean robbing somebody and posting it?
Like dudes, they'll scam somebody, right? And then they'll post like they're at a spot holding money, doing like that, like as if they earned it, but they just scammed it. There's a scam that my boy got scammed with. If you Google this shit. Let me Google it to make sure. It's called Invisible Ink or Black Ink Scam, right? Hold on. Let's make sure. It's a scam where they convince you that there's blank white sheets of paper, right? And you put this chemical on it and it prints the money. So they dyed it with a white substance so that they could bring it from another country. And that if you put this solution on it and you leave it to dry, that the money comes, right? Yo, this is a real scam that people fall for. But the fact, what these people do is that if they scammed one guy, they'll take that money and they'll talk to another person, mention it, but they'll wine and dine you too. Yeah. And they're going to be like, oh shit, these dudes is mad cool. They got mad bread. They'll tell you, yo, if you give us 1,000, we could with that solution, that thing, we could get $2,000. So what they'll do is be like, yo, give me $100 bill. I'll show you. You give them $100 bill. They'll do some shit on some white paper, distract you, pull out another $100 bill and give it to you, a real $100 bill, and they'll be like, oh shit, this shit works. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You're thinking about, yo, I'm gonna pay 1,000, get $5,000 in fake money or shit like that. And then what they do is they'll build it up for you to get 5,000, 10,000, and they'll put it in a safe. They're like, oh, let's go to a hotel. We'll get a little safe. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, let's go somewhere. Chill, blah, blah, blah. And they'll leave you there. Yeah. Or they'll tell you to wait. We're going to go to the store. Like my boy, that happened to my boy, where he didn't put up the bread, but some other dude that he knew put up 10 bands, right? And they told him, yo, wait in the hotel. Wait for the ink to dry. Don't open the safe because then the chemical reacts. Literally, the bullshit, stupid as shit. Like, and they're like, oh, all right, boom. My boy fucking 30 minutes later goes on Snap, sees the dude posting that he's on exit 2 on the turnpike. And he's like, what the hell's going on here? Like, they're in Union City, bro. So he's like, oh yeah, I'll be back in 20 minutes. He's like, yo, bro, you're like at exit 2. And then he saw that they went to Philly. So it's a whole scam. And I'm like, yo, where'd you meet the guy? He goes, yo, I met him in jail. I'm like, what was he in jail for? He's like, yo, scamming. I'm like,
sounds like a.
I'm like, yo, he wasn't African, right? And he goes, yeah, how'd you know? I'm like, oh man, these dudes. It's. I should be a scammer, bro. It's just you don't have.
You are. You charge bald niggas $30 to cut their hair. Three of us here right now that you charge. You're a scammer, dog.
That is true.
You're a scammer.
True. I don't call it scamming.
No, it is scamming.
What scamming is convincing those bald niggas that they have hair.
You did that too.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, to Eddie.
Yeah, it's still. But now,
He's
you know what's crazy?
traumatized about this. You know his hairline is still. He took a picture of his hairline and framed it because you said it looked that good.
Yo, I remember that you would be like, "Yo, Eddie, stop, Chi,
Son.
why you doing this to my like? That's your boy."
Guys,
I'm like,
if you ever get
it wasn't
your
that
haircut
bad though.
like Chief-
It wasn't that bad.
Oh
But
yeah, okay,
Wasn't that bad.
okay,
it really wasn't.
okay.
No one ever, besides him, no
Okay.
one ever was like, "Yo, he needs to, he needs to end that shit."
'Cause I'm the nigga that
Yo,
told the
Black Hack
truth.
would have said something to him, 100%. Black Hack, he told everybody. He said it's Ari. He said it's a map. He was like, "Yo, dog, it's time
Just
for you to
cut
join
your-
the club,
that's
dog."
it, bro.
That's why
Gotta give it
Kadir
up.
did it. I think that's why Kadir did it. But
Eddie was hanging with a pinky with one pinky off the ledge.
oh god.
Yeah. So
But I mean, look, man, it's better for me because it's still a process. It's still, it's a still 30 something 40-minute process. But it's easier for
all the scammers try to be like, yo, I work hard though. Like
it's
I have
easier
to
for
make all
my
these
for
phone
my
calls.
back. It's easier
You
for my
know?
back.
It's easier for
On
my
Fridays when I
So-
want to relax, I
Yeah.
cut like 15 ball niggas.
So
and,
yeah, exactly. So Chichi puts all the ball niggas on Friday.
yo,
So if you
yeah,
ball,
literally,
you're on
literally,
Friday.
literally, like maybe I cut like 12 ball dudes Fridays and Saturdays. So I can relax, like I work a lot, so I gotta fit, 40,
Work a lot.
ball dudes. Yeah.
It's an easy day. But so
Definitely not
what
scam.
do you think another scam is? But let's talk about something. All right, so those scams are obvious scams, right? What do you think is a scam like every life type of shit? Like actual like you walk in the store, you pay like money, it's a legit business, and you know it's a fucking scam.
Oh damn. Let's see. Like, all right. Dairy and all this stuff, right?
What do you mean,
I
Dad?
understand.
What do you mean,
No,
Dad?
no, look. So right, because of the pandemic, maybe a lot of people were sick. They weren't working, right? What did that have to do with milk? Why, besides gas going up a little bit, right? Why is that so expensive?
The cows have the social distance.
Get the fuck.
The cows couldn't reproduce because they had the social distance. Come on, man.
I'm done, yo. That's the one scam for me. I just don't understand it because it makes no sense. You could wear a mask and gloves, and it's not like it transfers from cow to humans. Why is the milk so expensive? Come on, man. And I heard that like all the I don't even want to say that just in case he's one of their sponsors later on in life. But there's a company, whatever, that I heard that now even with gas prices up, they're not raising the rates. So now let's say if a job was $1,500, it would normally be easy. The gas is going up, so now it doesn't add up. You're actually taking home less money. The
Yeah.
gas is going down a little,
Yeah.
well enough to make us, I don't know, I still put 20 regular cash. You know what I mean? Jersey, baby, got
20,
the best bagels.
20 regular cash. That's like the bacon, egg, and cheese for New Yorkers.
Yo, that's crazy. That's
20,
only like
20 regular cash is every Jersey nigga's like go to.
100%.
Yeah.
Even gas is up, gas is down. There's no reason for you to put any more than that.
Yeah.
Because God forbid you don't drive that car for a week or two, and that's just full. Nah, we ain't doing that.
All right. So, not a scam, but so I worked many years in the car industry, and that's a big
I feel
scam.
bad.
That's a big scam. You know what I mean? And I say it's a scam because obviously a lot
That's
of
a
people
great scam.
don't know how to work on their cars. But yeah, but
A lot of people don't know anything about cars.
yeah,
So
man.
who am
And
I?
I feel really sorry for the people that don't know anything about cars, man.
I don't
if
know.
got-
I
and
don't
if
even know how to
got
change
you-
a tire, bro.
And if I got you, I'm sorry.
I don't know how to change a tire. My girl probably knows how to change.
You know
a tire.
that video where the guy walks in, it's a TikTok, and he walks in and he's
Somebody
like,
crack me.
no. when you get a single mom to pay $600 for
Oh yeah, and then dude's getting sturdy.
yeah. Oh my
I
god.
feel bad because it's like there
Yo.
was a girl who posted, "Yo, I just paid $650 for an oil change, this and that," and I was just like, "Oh, what the hell? Like, an oil change should at least
Yeah.
like maybe like if you could allow someone to put cheap shit in your car, maybe 80, 70, 80, right? Or no,
For what?
oil change, or is it a hundo? Well, because they try to tell you that it got to be this package. 'Cause, I got a foreign, so like. Oh, you gotta get this type of oil. Like, shut the hell up, man. They put the
I
same
mean-
shit. Is it true that is that a real thing?
What?
That like because I have an Infinity, it has to be this type of oil, or no? That's just a lie to upsell.
That's a lie. You just, I mean, you could just as long as it's synthetic.
I'm like, yo, bro,
as
I don't
long
want
as
that.
synthetic,
And they're like,
whatever it
nah.
requires for, yeah, like all BMWs, I believe they all require Mobile One.
Do you have to put
No, you don't
premium
fucking
gas
put-
in those cars?
Yes.
Why? Explain to me. If
Yeah. You gotta
is
know.
that true? No, but do you only get that if it has premium and then you switch to regular,
No.
or if that was always regular?
No, so the car, so it's like if the engine calls for a synthetic oil, it's because that's the type of fine oil it needs.
Yeah.
And if the engine requires, let's say, premium, that's the type of octane that car needs. So it's basically like, okay, we need water, but you're replacing water with beer.
Yeah.
How long can you go with drinking beer and not drinking water?
Yo,
You'll still survive,
I
right?
mean,
For how many days?
there's water in beer, so you could
What I'm saying,
possibly
you'll
like
survive, right?
you got. There's definitely
But
water in beer.
Eventually, you're gonna be, yo, I need water, and then you're gonna be like, yo, I need that shit.
I mean, if you're drunk enough, you're not gonna like. I could chug 8 bottles of water. No. I take that back. I could drink 8 bottles of beer
Right.
in 4 hours, maybe less, maybe 4 minutes.
No.
Right? Water, it'll take me 4 days to drink that amount, unless like I've been doing it for like a year.
Yeah.
But nah,
Yeah.
the thing about the car scam is that because nobody really knows about their cars,
No, people
they just know how to push the start and go. Who am I to question your judgment if you tell me that, yo, I wouldn't put my kids in that car and leave right now? Who's gonna put their kid? It's like when they ask you, like, do you want to donate fucking $1 to kids with cancer at ShopRite, and you say no, and they're like, oh, you said no. You're like, oh man, fuck. I'm like, no. I don't even want them asking the question, bro. I'm like, yo, no. But nah, the kids with cancer, I do. Everything else, nah, I don't do that shit.
Right.
But yeah.
So, even though we're on here, right? What do you think is the biggest scam?
Off-White, the biggest scam in the world.
Nah.
Trash clothes.
Nah.
100%.
Nah. But biggest scam ever, like ever.
Yeezy clothes scam.
Social media.
It's
Social media is the
it's
biggest
good
scam.
and bad. I have my own thoughts
Nah,
on
social media is the
social
biggest
media.
scam.
I
You don't
mean-
think so?
I mean, for a while, I'm gonna tell you why. For a while, people were only posting everything good that they were doing.
Well, they still do, man. Everybody posts their highlight reels.
Yeah, but
Everybody. I'm probably the only.
do you know-
nigga that
you know what-
posts
you know
it.
what's
When I'm
whack?
depressed and I'm sad, I'm probably the only nigga that posts that shit.
yeah, and that's the whack thing about it is that when people do post depressing shit, you're like, damn, man, this fucking bitch is complaining about her life. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to see
This
fucking.
nigga just called me a bitch.
No,
Yo.
not you. I'm just saying
Wow,
in general,
son.
man. No disrespect. No disrespect. I just disrespect you, little nigga. Fucking no, but that's the thing. We're programmed already
Yeah.
to want to see the drama, the fights, the funny stuff. Now we like to make fun of people.
Right.
You know, like it's there was good and then there's bad because now you got kids wanting to slap their fucking grandma
Yeah.
for views.
Well,
You
no,
know,
what I mean social media is a scam. It's just like people really look at their lives and be like, yo, how is this person like this and I'm this?
it creates
right?
envy. It
It
definitely creates a lot of
creates a little
jealousy.
bit of layer, whatever, but
Yeah.
it makes you question your own like
Yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah.
So,
You're like, yo, what am I doing wrong in my
What
life?
am I doing
You're
wrong?
focusing
Yeah,
on everybody else, but not what you're doing.
fuck that shit. So I always think about it. It's just, man, they always posting the highlight reel. So, you know,
There's pros and cons to that. Definitely pros and cons to that.
Pros
But
and, all right.
it was good, and I just feel like it's kind of messing up our brains.
Yeah.
You know, like I catch like my boy Eddie Eduardo. He's always on his phone 24/7, bro. He's barely off that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I just like sometimes you catch yourself and you're like, damn, this is life right now. I'm just
Yeah.
scrolling up and down, and then like I'm like, yo, how can Instagram get better, or how can this evolve? And then TikTok comes, and now I just scroll videos. Now I want to see people moving and dancing, but
Chichi Harlem shaking on TikToks.
no, I can't. My shoulder. I'm getting old, man.
But yeah,
Getting old, man.
You know what
You know
that
what's
is.
crazy? I was just telling my girl that yo, it's gonna be like almost 15 years since I graduated, bro. I'm like, what the hell? I went to my reunion like, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that shit, man. No
we'll talk
offense.
about it
offense, guys.
another episode. But fuck you. All right, guys. Well, this is the episode. This is the episode about scamming. Episode 4, part
Hope you guys
1.
like it. We're still
Like,
learning. You know,
like, subscribe.
hopefully,
Short niggas with not 2 mics.
Yeah. Finally, I bought the 2 mics anyway. Just giving you guys the heads up and all the wires.
She scammed somebody for
Oh
both
God.
mics.
Yeah. I called somebody and I said, "Yo, we got your grandma in DR, and if you don't give us the money." But yeah.
All right. So, just like and subscribe.
Follow us.
Catch
Like
you next
us,
time.
please. We need the money.